Hello and a very warm welcome to my channel. This video, we give you a piece of breaking news. As excerpts of Finding Freedom are released to the media, I think that Meghan's evil aim is revealed: defeat Harry in a negative light. I hate to say I told you so, but when it comes to Meghan Markle setting Prince Harry up as the fall guy for the couple's royal exit, yeah, I told you so. It was clear as day that Meghan was set to leave Harry out to dry on the matter. The worst thing about it, I'm not sure Prince Harry is smart enough to realize it's actually happening. Clearly, Meghan's claims are much like her acting, hard to believe and borderline ridiculous. If I could ask Meghan Markle one question, it would be, do you think the general public is stupid? Why else would she be putting such nonsense out there via her cheerleader Omid Scobie? According to the Daily Mail, Meghan Markle tearfully told a friend, "I gave up my entire life for this family," and said she was willing to do whatever it takes to avoid quitting the royal family. Seriously? Bringing the tears? That's such a cliche. It sounds such like Malibu Meg's acting ability. This book has one purpose: to shine a positive light on Meghan Markle. As I've said since day one, this book by Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand has been written with one intention: painting Meghan Markle in a positive light, even if that means throwing Prince Harry under the bus. Initial excerpts from the book make it blatantly apparent that Meghan Markle is not just taking zero responsibility for the break from the royal family, but is placing the entire blame on Prince Harry. The Daily Mail claims that the Finding Freedom book details Meghan as doing her very best to remain part of the royal family. She said, "I was willing to do whatever it takes. But here we are," she told a friend. It's very sad. The book suggests that Prince Harry was the driving force behind standing down from the royal family. Moving to Los Angeles? That's all Prince Harry. That's right. Not only did Prince Harry want to leave the royal family, but it was his choice to move to Los Angeles. Seriously, Omid? Do you expect anyone capable of critical thinking to buy into that claim? Most reports suggest that Prince Harry has been nothing but miserable since the couple landed in Los Angeles to take up residence in their freebie mansion. It's where Meghan Markle has to be to make a run at that big Brad Pitt movie and where her family and friends are. Yet moving here wasn't her idea. It's all on Prince Harry. Am I the only person seeing a trend there? None of the actions the couple has been criticized for have been the choice of Meghan Markle. It's basically all on Prince Harry. I've seen this book described by some as throwing shade on the royals. In all honesty, I think that if anyone is going to come out of this book looking bad, it's Prince Harry. While Meghan Markle will come out smelling of roses, of course. Your conspiracy has been revealed. Are you satisfied? Meanwhile, Meghan Markle and Harry shot themselves in the foot with the Los Angeles move. They have been warned their decision to move operations to Los Angeles has slowly backfired, and they could have achieved their goals better in the UK. Today, Daily Express reported, only 4 months into their new lives, Meghan and Harry have been warned they might have been able to achieve more had they remained in the UK. Speaking to Sky News, royal biographer Hugo Victor said, "Recently, they've sort of been shooting themselves in the foot with one statement after another. The other members of the royal family have buckled down during COVID, and they've done a pretty good job in inspiring the nation and talking to people and helping in various different ways. What a pity Prince Harry couldn't have been here helping out instead of, which we are continually told he's secreted in a $50 million mansion in Los Angeles, while everybody else is sort of buckled down." Mr. Vickers was also asked to comment on the recent serialization of an upcoming biography focused on Meghan and Harry's departure from the royal family. The commentator said the book Finding Freedom, Harry and Meghan and the Making of a Modern Royal Family is unlikely to unveil scandalous aspects of their decision. But, speculation, the couple having collaborated with the biography's author had Mr. Vickers suggest the publicity is not going to help the Duke and Duchess of Sussex secure the privacy they claimed to seek in January. He continued, "Whether the book will change people's perception, I don't know, but I don't think it's going to do them any good, I'm afraid." They said they want to be left alone but want to finance themselves. They want to do marketing deals, speaking engagements. They want to do all sorts of things. They talk in this first installment about propelling the monarchy to new heights, but I'm afraid all I can see is they want to propel themselves to new heights which is something completely different. He added, "I doubt Harry can hurt this much-loved grandmother any more than he has already done by words and actions, but especially when not defending her against any disrespect his wife has shown towards her. He is eaten up with so much bile and envy about his brother's station in life, which he will never achieve or attain, as he is so low down the pecking order that he is incidental to the family." Meanwhile, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's closest confidants clearly spoke to the authors of Finding Freedom, according to a royal expert who said the book backs up existing reports of the couple's bitter rift with the firm. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex last night stressed they did not contribute to the forthcoming biography, which chronicles how their misery inside the royal ranks culminated in the dramatic exit earlier this year. Author Omid Scobie confirmed neither he nor co-writer Caroline Durand has spoken to the pair, but boasted of access to their inner circle to offer readers a unique insight into the Megxit saga. Extracts from the book are being published by The Times this weekend and unpack how relations between Harry and William soured, while also describing the Queen's upset at being blindsided by her grandson's departure announcement. Historian Kate Williams said that while Finding Freedom fleshes out the blurry timeline leading up to Megxit, much of the account, such as their deep disillusionment with royal life, simply lends weight to what is already known. But she did acknowledge that the authors, who are fans of the Sussexes and hope the book will correct the record, had certainly been well briefed by friends of the couple. She told Sky News, "Harry and Meghan have denied any involvement with the book, but it is clear that the authors of the book, Omid Scobie and Caroline Durand, have spoken to people who are close to Harry and Meghan, because there are lots of reports about how Harry feels and some of them are really moving." She added, "A lot of this backs up what is already said. We know they were upset, that's why we had them leaving the royal family in January. So I think with this book, we don't know exactly how much Harry and Meghan spoke with them or didn't, but certainly, it does seem that friends who are close to them did give them words." However, many fans also slammed them. One said, "Are we supposed to believe Harry and Meghan knew nothing about this book and contributed nothing to it? Why was the author following them around for 2 years if this wasn't planned? Harry's behavior is baffling. He has been brought up as a major royal and knows the workings of the firm inside out. Why is he whining and sulking so much now? Don't they understand how privileged they are? We can't all jet off somewhere for 6 weeks to get away from our feuding family. This couple is really down there in the gutter." Another angrily said, "This new book serves only to highlight the fact that Harry has always been jealous of his brother and has to be a difficult character. Spoilt, indulged, arrogant. Every time he made a mistake, and he made many, it was someone else's job to clear up the mess. The arrival of Meghan, herself a purely narcissistic individual, entitled, equally spoilt, vain, and desperate to be the center of attention, only made things worse. I have not read the book, and nor will I, but reading this outline proves what a nightmare these two have been for the royal family and the British taxpayer. They have openly hurt and disrespected the Queen, an elderly lady who deserves nothing but praise for her service to this country. Strip their titles away, ma'am, and remove Harry from the line of succession. We never want to see either of them in this country again." The next fan wrote, "They wanted to ambush the Queen, probably hoping that they could state their demands without William and Charles present to get their own way. Not only are this pair disgusting and arrogant, they are also cowards, and Harry has shown that he has as much loyalty to family as his wife does. The pair of them should be ashamed." But a fan mocked, "Poor Meghan, she doesn't even realize that Harry is no longer even the spare. Where once there were just 2 people who stood between him and being number 1, heir, they have been joined by 3 others. Such is the life of the spare. When Princess Anne was born, she was second in line. But the 2 more brothers, several nephews and nieces, and now 3 great-nephews and a niece, she is now 13th. Once Eugenie and Beatrice have children, she will move even further down the line. However, unlike Meghan and Harry, Anne has always accepted that she would never be number 1, and has concentrated on building her own life, both as a member of the royal family and as a private individual. And you? What do you think about their biography? Please let me know in the comment section below and everyone can discuss together. Remember to like and share my video for anyone who would also be interested. And subscribe to the Sussex Daily News channel to get more news from the royal family. Now have a nice day and see you in the next videos.
Harry is moving back a long way with difficult years of mental crisis. His days cannot be donated, his sleep is reduced, Harry struggles with reason, his footprints are imprinted on his brain. My friend tells us that Harry and Meghan know each other thanks to the opposite sex introduced. That day was a rainy day, and it was also a warning for an unfulfilled, unfinished love to the goal of happiness. Share the pessimism of life, blaming gloomy fate. Harry was once again weak.